We're here to talk about the end of Z and all the changes that may take place. Now, with Super getting so close to the end of Z portion of everything, there may be a lot of changes that may happen, or it may just be things that may still be open from that time frame, but it wouldn't make much sense for them to start a new adventure with things like, Black Frieza lurking around. Now, one thing I'm going to discuss is that when it comes to Black Frieza and even just Frieza's character as of, current DBS, Frieza, I don't look at Frieza as a main villain. Ever since he was brought back for the Tournament of Power, I never looked at him as like a main villain, even though he, brought Broly to try to use against them. But at this point, I feel like it's not even to a point where Goku is interested in trying to destroy Frieza, even though Vegeta did his warning about him returning. But, even with Frieza becoming Black Frieza and him just knocking out Goku and Vegeta when he has a chance to destroy them, I think they all get a mutual understanding where it's more so growing as rivals and them pretty much furthering their strength at this point. Because Frieza, knowing that Goku and Vegeta would eventually come back and get strong enough to try to catch up to, his new Black Frieza form, I'm sure he knows that. And pretty much he's going to use that as his way of getting stronger as well, to have someone interesting enough to pretty much enjoy that challenge. Because ever since Goku battled Frieza on Namek, I think something has changed in Frieza where, him understanding the excitement of battles and stuff like that, kind of like just different from how he was before. And I think that definitely plays a factor when it comes to everything coming to the end of Z. So right now, we have so much things that play a factor with Beast Gohan. We have Black Frieza. We have Goku with UI. We have Vegeta with UE. And we don't know what's going to happen. And I'm pretty sure they're going to probably throw another arc here, probably in between, to build up to the point of the end of Z, where it may be Black Frieza or something else that takes place. Or either it may just be something brand new. Now, if we examine the stuff from the end of Z, everyone is pretty much looking at Goku and Vegeta as the two strongest. So it's possible Black Frieza, or I would say Frieza, is going to either get destroyed some way and pretty much, won't be around for that final tournament. And possible that Goku and Vegeta probably learns a way to pretty much surpass Beast Gohan at this point, and they end up becoming, the strongest, which is also surpassing, Orange Piccolo. It's definitely possible because everyone is looking at everything of, Goku as number one. Now, mind you, they may pretty much create a separate end of Z where things get to that point, but change some certain stuff around. And that's also a big possibility because of all these new factors. Because at the time, Goku was looked at as one of the strongest, with him, learning Super Saiyan 3 at the time with Buu. Even though Gohan was the strongest during the time, Gohan probably didn't keep up with his training up to that time point. And, Goku kind of end up becoming number one because Goku was trained the whole time, because he's the only one that knew about Oob and pretty much preparing to fight him as his ultimate battle. And that was something that's kind of being showcased in the end of Z a little bit. So there's definitely some factors that gotta be, get put into play for everything to kind of fall into that perspective. But they can probably just go a new route and add in and cause another retcon with Super, because Super is known for doing many retcons and changing many things. So I wouldn't be surprised if, certain things get changed and we don't get the same exact, end of Z. We may get a new version of the end of Z, and something that they end up causing a new branch in the timeline where it'll be the Super timeline. And now that can create a whole nother thing, because now we'll have all these multi different timelines of things happening, where it'll probably be the original Z, then it'll be Super, and then we'll have the GT timeline. And I'm all fine with that, because now even then we may just get another timeline with everything happening with Daima, and still trying to figure out where does this take place, or if it's just going to be a completely separate different timeline of his own. Now it's possible they could just end everything right here for Super and pretty much create a new show, which is going to be something that goes past the end of Z, which that might possibly be Daima, possibly, because we don't know when it's going to take place in the story, and that could be what's happening after the end of Z with Daima, and them wanting to refresh and start from the beginning a little bit in some sort of way by turning everyone into kids and pretty much cutting down everyone's, potential. So that's it. It's all definitely possible of whatever's going on. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to check out our next video. We got more videos coming. I got another video that's in the works. So just just pretty much keep just be on the lookout for this.